Hey guys, you're back on the bench with Matt, and we're taking a second look at the VueXL VX1s. This video I wanted to be more of a comparison video to really talk about the differences between the VueXL and other options in the market like the Quanums, the Headplays, and the Fat Shark style goggles. As far as the VueXLs, the big benefit to them is just the simplicity, and I think that's why they're going to appeal so much to the beginner market. They're all in one, everything you need. You don't have to buy any kind of extra components for them to work. From the time I got them, I had them out of the box, assembled and streaming video within 5 minutes time. So it's really that easy to set up. But as far as comparing them to others, the Quanums, I think obviously they're a cheaper option, but they're a more unfinished option in my opinion. The look of them is just, the look of the Quanums, they're cheap looking. They're exactly what their title explains. They're do-it-yourself. They're made of cheap construction, cheap foam. This has so much better lenses built in that is included. You can't upgrade the lenses on the Quanums, but this is a nice. It's almost like a Nerf foam, a little better than a Nerf foam. So real nice construction. I've had these for 4 months and they've held up well. I really have no complaints as far as the construction of them. But one thing on the Quanums, and I think can be kind of confusing for beginners especially, is what all you need to make them work, to be able to use them. You've got to buy all your own components. You've got to buy your video receiver. You've got to purchase the battery. You've got to figure that out. So they can be a little more confusing. You're going to have $120 to $150 in a set of Quanums. These retail about $180. So really comparable in cost. The only pitfall is, I guess you could say, upgradability with the VueXLs. What you see is what you get. There's really nothing more that you can do with them as far as trying to upgrade the video receiver, or there's no way to add any kind of DVR, which might be something that VueXL could consider in their next version, is adding just a video out port. I think that would appeal to a lot of people. Most people are running Mobiuses to record their video, or some kind of run cam, so not everybody's going to want or need that option, but it would be a cool feature to have. Another slight downside, or some people would call it a complaint with the VueXLs, is you've got a built-in battery. So unfortunately you cannot take more batteries out to the field with you in case the battery runs dead, but that shouldn't be a problem. This is rated for a 7-hour flight time. The battery is for the screen, and I think you get every bit of that. I've literally only charged these a handful of times. I think I charge the screen about as frequently as I charge my transmitter, so that might give you an idea of just how long flight time you're going to get out of them. There is one option that I thought of is really a great idea for that battery issue or complaint. Is this is just a cell phone battery charger, backup battery. Almost everybody has these nowadays, and they're as cheap or cheaper than a replacement battery for the Quanums or for Fat Sharks. And you can literally take this out to the field with you. Your battery runs dead on the screen. You've got a USB port right here. You've got, I believe it's a mini USB right here, and plug her right in. You're flying again. Drop this thing in your pocket and run a cord up to it. So super simple solution to that. Now, comparing these to Fat Sharks or Headplays, obviously you're going to get a little better quality. You're going to get some more options with either of those two, but you're also going to be looking at it as much as twice the cost. The video on this is fantastic. I've used Fat Sharks, I've used Quanums. This looks a lot better than the Quanums. The video does. It's comparable to Fat Sharks. Little different experience, just because you're looking at 4.3-inch screen, I believe it is, versus the little screens that are going to be on each eye for your fat sharks. So a little different experience there. The big benefit fat sharks and you know, those kind of goggles have going with them is the form factor. They're tiny, you know, they're not big and bulky like any of your you know, your Quantums or Headplays or these. But one thing that the VueXLs have going for them that none of the others have is, I think, a really cool option, and this has been overlooked. You know, when I was first starting into FPV, I seriously considered buying just a screen to try to get the feel for it. I wasn't sure I was ready to commit to goggles, but I got to looking at these VueXLs, and you get it with the VueXLs right here. This is a screen. It actually comes with oh, this is a tripod mount, and I rigged up a little deal to mount this to my transmitter. So when I first got it, I ran several batteries just with the screen, just trying to get comfortable with FPV and see what it was like. And you know, since then I've put it in the goggles and haven't put back on the transmitter. But if you're considering getting a screen to start with versus buying goggles, this is a great transition because it actually gives you both of those options. You've got the screen, and when you're ready to commit to goggles, it's just slap it into the goggles, and you've got it. You're ready to go. So there's no buying other components. There's no, you know, buying a screen and then later on buying goggles. So that is a really cool feature of the VueXLs. But that's about it. You know, pretty well sums it up. Like I said, the only downfall I can see with the VueXLs is that it doesn't have any kind of video out. So that's definitely something they should consider. But all in all, a great option, especially for beginners. It couldn't be easier to use. You know, so check them out. You know, do your own research and see what you think. See what's going to be best for you. But this is going to appeal to a lot of people. But that's probably about it. So if you know, if you didn't see my other video review of these, definitely check that out. If you like this video, hit like and subscribe to my page. Thanks for watching.